Well, we're here with Mr. Scott Wilson, and you know what? I wanted to start a little more obscurely because one of my favorite films is actually The Way of the Gun. It's a brilliant film, some amazing writing. What was the appeal of that? Christopher McQuarrie?
He was wonderful. That was the first film he directed, and of course he's gone on to write other wonderful scripts, and he wrote wonderful screenplays before that film. But he's a great guy, and it was a wonderful cast, and it was a lot of fun. But for some reason, I don't think a whole lot of people are aware of that film.
Sadly, yeah, which is too bad. Now, you've appeared on Bosch, Justified, brilliantly written shows. What do you look for as an actor in terms of writing?
You don't know until you see it, really. But like with Bosch, I've known Michael Connelly since around the time he wrote his first book. And he gave me a call and said he'd like for me to be in his pilot episode. And then that turned into a couple of more shows in the first season. So, and Justified was, I just read it and I said, this would be fun.
Right.
You know, and I knew Timothy Oliphant from a film that we did years ago in Florida, the Victor Nunez movie called Coastlines. But I didn't talk to him before. I just said that'd be a fun character to play.
I've had the opportunity to interview a few people from Walking Dead, and what they speak to the most is how much of a family that show is.
It is, yeah. It is. I mean, my first season was the second season of the show. They had 6 episodes of the first season. And I came in the second season, and very easily the cast could have taken the position of, we don't need you, Ben. We got a show on the roll here. But they didn't do that. They were very welcoming, and it was right out of the gate. It was a lot of fun working with them.
I can imagine, and with Lauren and Emily especially. I mean, the chemistry, that it was just beautiful.
Yeah, and Stephen, my son, and Andrew and Norman and Sarah and Lauren, Lori Holden and John Bernthal. I mean, those and the kid Carl.
Right.
I mean. It was fun. The whole cast were really, really fun. It's nice to see them.
Well, there's this kind of trope within the show, though, that if you were the moral compass, chances are it's not going to end well for you. So did you have any kind of inkling when Hershel started to turn? He was really that guidance figure. Did you think it was coming?
Well, not because he was a good guy, but because, maybe it was because he was a good guy. But episode 3 of that 4th season that I was taken out, I said, this is not good. I had that great speech where he's talking about you step outside, and I said, this is not good. My days are numbered.
Right.
Then in episode 5, when I go into the prison, I said, this is it. There's no way. And sure enough, after we completed that episode, Scott Gimple called me in and told me that was it. In essence, they did steal episode 8 where they physically took him out.
Right.
Well,
what can we look forward to seeing you in the future?
Well, did I mention I have finished a show called The OA?
You had not?
Yeah, with Britt Marling and Zal Betmangeli co-wrote it, and she's starring, and he directed. It'll be on Netflix. And I'm not sure when. And I'm going to Santa Fe to be in a film called Hostiles that Scott Cooper is directing, and Christian Bale is starring in. And then I'm going to Oklahoma to be in another film, so I'm busy.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, we look forward to seeing you on screen.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care. Hey, Real students and Walking Dead fans, I hope you enjoyed that interview with Scott Wilson. The man is an absolute gentleman, and he's got a huge body of work that I was excited to talk about with him. If you are a fan of Real School's interviews and you want to see more, including the other interviews that I've done at FanExpo this year, then click the celebrity interview playlist down there. And of course, if you just want more Real School, click subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and of course you can always become a member of Real School's Patreon team. And remember, the Real School patrons actually get access to never before seen behind the scenes footage, exclusive stuff. You really want to do it.